name Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ!
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion! We got a new champion! But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on!
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion this past Monday Night Raw. CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Cole, great run. It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong to him.
To play devil's advocate, in Punk's mind, the WWE Championship was stolen from him, and he's merely reclaiming possession.
Somebody explain to me why, as Punk says, Rock winning was grand larceny. Explain to me how The Rock stole the WWE Championship.
Well, according to Punk's line of thinking, Punk had Rock beat at the Royal Rumble. Then the match was restarted only for Punk to lose in said restart.
Restarted after the Shield got involved, which was against the rules that were laid out.
Due in large part to your snitching, I might add. And you know what they say about snitches? Nobody saw anything, yet Punk wasn't taken for his word in that crucial moment. I call that explanation enough. One of the greatest champions of all time.
Whatever.
Whatever? That's what CM Punk's so mad about. That right there. Whatever. Show him some respect.
He's not even the champion anymore.
Well, Punk believes he should still be champion. He has a legitimate argument for that belief. But we're talking about respect, which Punk has more than earned at this point.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Now a man whose argument for being the champ actually is legitimate, the People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull, a man on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Unfortunately for CM Punk, the mantra of boots to asses is very much on The Rock's mind tonight.
The cheers, the chants, the signs, the adulation. This is what it's all about for The Rock, the people. And The Rock is proud to be the People's Champion.
Almost as proud as CM Punk is of being a real champion.
Will you just stop?
And the roar of this crowd is absolutely deafening.
Over 15,000 WWE fans are on their feet for the Brahma Bull, the People's Champion, the WWE Champion, The Rock.
An undeniable aura, despite his very deniable championship status.
The absolute delusion on display here is astounding. Almost as astounding as the reaction The Rock's getting right now to both Punk and Paul Heyman's obvious dismay. Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore. And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here, as both the real WWE Champion, so he just fell in their opponent, and now, oh, a pin attempt out of nowhere!
It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Yeah, it's still too early in this match for anything else.
And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him, it doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a while with a straight shot there. Answering back. Back and forth, neither one getting away.
Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point. Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
Face first. All set up on a crazy clutch lock. Looking for a counter, and just like that, he manages to break the hold. The official clearing the area as this match continues on. Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. Face first. All set up on a crazy clutch.
Rock wants to be here, but he's able to find a way out of it somehow.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Here's the answer for the Rock.
Connected hard with the calf drop.
Punk crafting an attack. Down on the skull. And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that,
Watch out!
Oh, look out!
that had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
Hang on, Bob! Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. He's going back up a second time.
From above!
Flying!
Taking flight. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
Look out!
Collateral damage. Just putting their body in danger time and time again. Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit. And that's because...
Yes! The Rock retains the WWE Championship. CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, Tag Team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner and the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE champion. Read that one. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him, it doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday.
Look at this! Crucial moment! The Rock looking for the submission!
And he very quickly counts. Face first. All set up. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Reorientating them in the corner here.
Counter by CM Punk. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Wants to finish this.
Blast off.
Oh, and that mistake could change the complexion of this match. Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
From way up, diving double axe handle. And I'm sure CM Punk has the perfect game plan in mind tonight. The odds are especially in his favor in this championship match.
Yeah.
Look out!
Crossbody from the top. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Triangles it, and he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Float over Russian leg sweep. Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He too had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is ever one to question himself or his ability.
Mongolian chop.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort.
And CM Punk is in control.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock, and it's working.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the double.
Here we go.
And connects. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Connects with a crushing elbow.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
Turns that back on CM Punk. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count out. Looks like he's coming back in. Heading to the outside now. Hooked up. Championship. His arms are on the mat before one.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
And the ref clearly is too clearly fired up, going low for more.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Boom.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Kick. And here we go.
The champion had every move scouted except their own.
Shoving him in.
And now Punk unloading, but realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at him over the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to The Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on The Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The people's elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there. Just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk down with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has The Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but The Rock put down with the goal to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
Champs down. This one's for everything. He gets the shoulder up.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Refocusing to reverse that.
Shining Wizard. Climbing up those ropes now. From the top rope.
Connects. Capitalizing with a pin here.
Forces the shoulder up after 10. How?
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
Strong counter.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. A back to his kicks.
We might see a new champion crown.
That way he got it. This could be it. Shoulder up before the count started.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left?
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
GTS for Punk.
The challenger is not holding back.
Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion,
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his...
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
and coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds,
Flanked by his devious representative Paul Heyman, the beast incarnate is a three-time WWE champion, a 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the Octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, "I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends." As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, "See you, bye."
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal.
whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it. You know, CM Punk, when you see him in the locker room, he's always that guy that likes to joke around. He's always loose. He's always ready to go. But today, there was a different feeling around CM Punk. The intensity was there. CM Punk was completely focused throughout the entire day because he realizes he's headed into a fight. A no disqualification fight tonight against Lesnar, a man who outweighs him by 50 pounds.
CM Punk almost defeated the undefeatable, the Undertaker streak at WrestleMania. But this could be the biggest fight of CM Punk's life.
And let's not forget the list of injuries Brock Lesnar has given to CM Punk over the last month. He put 4 stitches into the chin of CM Punk. He caused rib injuries, a knee injury, and ankle injury as well. Brock Lesnar just feeding on Punk in recent weeks.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. If you ask me, Punk went emotions blind here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast. That he can take Lesnar on, no problem. That he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world.
Paul Heyman said recently that Brock Lesnar is currently in the best fighting shape of his life. And guys, that's a very frightening thought.
Consider everything Brock has been able to accomplish before now, before being at his best.
Up high and completely missed the mark.
To take that risk and completely whiff like that significantly decreases your chances of victory tonight. He grabbed the kendo stick and now business is really picking up.
And the momentum's clearly against Brock now.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before. Turning the tables. Something to note tonight. Brock Lesnar is down and even. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is soaring.
He's procured some backup now. Fantastic managerial skills on his part. Oh, roundhouse kick connects. Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk.
Launched into a German suplex.
Lesnar
Cinching in the stretch muffler submission. He called the Brock lock.
on the Brock lock from the base. Clearly not trying to win this one.
Tap all you want, but in this case, a surrender does not grant you a reprieve.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast. But I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw a punch to a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Brock getting out of harm's way.
Lesnar able to stop the blitz that was coming his way. Brock just got tired of being pushed around. He's likely more aggravated. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here. Gets out of dodge. Body Bulldog. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
He's grabbed the steel chair only a matter of time before he uses it.
Double axe handle. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Dark Lord brutally swinging that steel chair.
He's heading back to the ring.
Brock Lesnar turning up the intimidation factor.
Look at him now. He realizes he's holding the great equalizer.
Takes things out of the ring. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Oh, Lesnar thrown out of the ring.
Take off. All the way to the outside.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
The knees caught him. Could be a turning point. What's he have here? Ooh, he fends that off. Finds a counter for Lesnar.
Back on top. He can on the top.
Good Lord.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive starts. So well matched, not in terms of physicality.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Oh, it goes low. You're not cheating, you're not trying.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the beast incarnate backing you up.
Went to the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
Late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice and over the chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet. Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in. Well, it just goes to show you never shut the door. This could be over. Punk powers out, still going strong.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
Trying to get some space and manage it. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Counter speed.
And Lesnar is out.
Into the cover.
2. And they're still in this. Just inhuman tenacity on display from Brock Lesnar. He was basically operating on natural instinct with that kick out.
And Punk.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
And looking for the pinhole.
There's 2. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the Beast. And Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match,
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a Beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.